Welcome back to another video. I hope you are doing great. In this video, we will go through some compounding steps. I have $50 in my account, so let's see how much we can make. My time frame is 1 minute, so let's get started. Let's find the first trade of this compounding session for $50. I'm choosing the OTC market for a 1 minute time frame, and my candle timing is also 1 minute. Currently, I'm using a clock timer. Let's find a trade for $50. Here it looks like a good trade based on the moving average on Cisco OTC, but let's wait for a good entry. We have a trade on Amazon OTC, where I placed a trade for an upward move from the moving average for $50. You can also see a bit of support from the moving average. Let's see if we can win or not. There are still 30 seconds left, and the trade is in our favor. This was our first trade of the compounding session. It looked a bit risky because the previous candle closed as a green candle from the moving average, but there are only a few seconds left and it's a win. So we won our first trade of the compounding session. Now, my balance has increased to $96. Let's find the second trade of this session. We have a trade on Alibaba OTC, and I placed a trade for an upward move on Alibaba OTC because there is a support level and the moving average. Looking at the back, the candle broke the moving average and is taking support from it. That's why I took this trade for the upward move from the support level and the moving average. Currently, the trade is in our favor. I took the entry a bit early, but it's still in our favor. The candle is reversing exactly from the support level. With only a few seconds left, it's a win. So, we won another trade. Now, let's find a third trade of the compounding session worth $184. Here it looks like a good trade on Cisco OTC for a downward move. Yes, it was a good trade. I placed a trade worth $184 for a downward move on Cisco OTC because there was a resistance level support becoming resistance. The previous red candle broke the support level. Then the green candle retraced, turning the level into resistance. Currently, the trade is in our favor. Just as I placed the trade, the candle began to reverse and move in our favor. With only a few seconds left, it looks like a win. Yes, it's a win. So, we won another trade. Now my balance is $353. Let's find a trade for $353 on the OTC market with a 1 minute time frame. Here we have a trade on Boeing OTC because there was a good resistance level, though it's too far and already down. We also have a trade on Twitter OTC for an upward move. Wait, here we have a trade on Pfizer OTC from the moving average. If this candle closes near the moving average, then we can consider it. Otherwise, we will avoid it. I'm waiting for the candle to close. If the candle closes near the moving average, I will place the trade. There is also a resistance level, so it looks like a good trade. Okay, I placed a trade on Pfizer OTC worth $353 for a downward move because of the resistance level and the moving average. There's also a small red doji, providing several confirmations. That's why I took this trade. Currently, the trade is not in our favor, but is taking a reversal from the second resistance level. Let's see. Now the candle is turning back and moving in our favor. With only a few seconds left, it looks like a risky trade. But yes, we won another trade. It looked risky, but we won. Now my balance has increased to $678. Let's find a trade for $678. Here we have a trade on Netflix OTC for an upward move. I placed a trade for the upward move on Netflix OTC worth $678 because there was a good support level and a moving average. That's why I took this trade for the upward move. The candle is currently in our favor. Let's see if we can win this trade or not. The reasons for this trade are the support level and the moving average. Our moving average settings are EMA 25 green and EMA 50 red. Okay, it's a win. We won another trade. Now my balance is $1,302 from just $50. Let's find another trade for this compounding session. If you're new here and want to earn with us, we provide a lot of signals. We have several groups, some running 24 hours and others are VIP groups. If you're new and want to join us, you can text us on Telegram for free. You don't need to pay anything. We provide daily signals on Telegram through various groups, including Ultimate Group with 30 to 60 signals, Premium Group with 18 to 20 signals daily, which running 24 hours, and a VIP group where we provide 6 to 10 signals daily. It's free of cost. If you want to join and earn money, you can text me on Telegram at @BBinary Support or join our public group, Binary Trading 777. Now, let's find another trade for $1,302. Here it looks like a good trade, but let's avoid it for now. We have a trade on Amazon OTC for an upward move because there is a good support level. Currently, the trade is not in our favor, but let's see if we can win. The support level looks strong. The candle turned into a green candle, and the trade is now in our favor. With only a few seconds left, the trade is going well. Sometimes it's a win, sometimes not. Only 2 or 3 seconds left. And it's a win. We won another trade. Now my balance is $2,499 from just $50. We are still a bit away from our target. My target is $5,000, so we just need one more trade. If you have any doubts or queries regarding signals, time settings, or how to use our signals, you can ask during our live sessions. We conduct daily live sessions and provide signals on YouTube Live. You can also text us on Telegram. We have a trade on Facebook OTC, but it's too far, so we'll avoid it. And it looks like a good trade. Let's wait for a good entry. If we get a good entry, we can try, otherwise, we'll avoid this trade. Let's find another trade. Twitter seems to be a good option. There is a resistance level, but let's wait for a good entry. If we get a good entry, then we can proceed. I got an entry and placed a trade for $2,499 for a downward move on Twitter OTC. The candle is taking support exactly from the level, which has now become resistance. That's why I placed this trade for a downward move. Currently, the trade is not in our favor, but let's wait. We still have a few seconds. The trade is now moving in our favor. The candle has closed as a red candle. It's a close win. So my balance is now $4,799. Let's find a trade for $4,799. Let's find one more trade. I just need one more trade now. There was a support level on Facebook, but the candle was too far from the support level. Let's look for a trade with $4,799. There was a potential trade on Netflix OTC, but the candle was already down. Now wait, the candle has already closed as a red candle. Okay, here we have a trade, and I placed a trade for a downward move on Boeing Company OTC. Although I placed the entry a bit late, it's still a good trade. You can see a resistance level and the moving average. The green candle has already broken the EMA 50, indicating a downtrend. That's why I took this trade for a downward move. Although the trade was not initially in our favor, it should win because it was a well-placed trade. The candle is now moving in our favor with only a few seconds left, and it looks like a good win. Yes, we won another trade. Now my balance is $9,214. I have already achieved my target. I want to take one more risk. Let's see if we can make over $10,000. Let's place one more trade. If it goes well, great, otherwise we'll stop here. Here's a trade on Netflix OTC. I'm waiting for the candle to close. There is a support level visible. Yes, this looks like a good trade. I placed a trade for an upward move on Netflix OTC worth $9,214 because in the previous trade, the candle left a huge wick and there was a support level. This candle should fulfill the previous wick. That's why I placed this trade for an upward move. The trade is currently in our favor, but let's see, only a few seconds left. The candle was initially moving against us, but it's coming back and going in our favor now. With 5 seconds left, it looks like we're going to lose this trade. We lost the trade at the last second, but the candle should close as a green candle. The next candle should be green from the moving average or from the support level, but no problem. We lost this trade and consequently the entire amount accumulated during the compounding session, but that's okay, we'll make up for it in the next session. I hope you guys learned from the video. If you learned something, please comment below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe button, and also if you want to earn, message me on Telegram at @bbinarysupport. See you in the next recovery video. Goodbye.